happened to be in that room, I wouldn't go there. If you said, go sit there right now for 12 hours, I'd be like, no, I'm doing this right now, But if I happened to end up in that room, it wouldn't be any sort of problem whatsoever. I'd just be like, fine. Because for the most part, I've gotten control of my mind. And I say for the most part because my mind is still involved in it. That's why I say I'm about 5 to 7 hours a day now where I can keep it pretty much not involved too much in my life. The other hours are harder, of course, because it's just, always causing you problems, always saying there's problems, and all these things got to worry about, and all this kind of stuff. So once you reach this level, it's sort of like being on like ecstasy or something, all the time, basically.
Do you think, because you swung the pendulum in the other direction, and I guided you there, saying, would that not allow psychopaths to then use that as an excuse? Do you suppose that these people who are the psychopaths, because it takes a certain level of wealth to reach that level that you have, because the guy who has a construction job or something, and of course we all manifest our own reality, but somebody who's just working 3 jobs just to have their family live out of their car, they're not going to have time to meditate the way that you do, or that some of these psychopaths do, who are ruling the world and creating all this chaos. You think they also meditate, but they meditate on the dark side? Because our brain, we have the right and the left, and you have the id and the ego. You seem to be going towards the light, but they're going straight for the darkness, man. And they're manifesting this level of darkness that seems to have existed during Babylon and Sodom and Gomorrah, and we're coming in on a new dark age here, 2025 being what I think is going to be a culmination. Do you see where I'm going with this? And how do you, sometimes when you're in that meditative state, are you tempted to go towards the darkness just to see what that's like?
That's a good question, because you definitely can do that. And I have not done that. I have thought about it, like what would happen if I did, because I can actually kind of control and manipulate reality now. So I could do anything. So, but when it comes to those people, and if we're talking about people like, well, I think the people who really do this stuff, we don't even know who they are, and I don't even think they're people. But when you talk about the lower level people, the Bill Gates and all that kind of stuff, I just by looking at them, it doesn't look like they've done the work I've done. Just looking at their body, and they don't seem very happy at all. Look at Yuval Harari. They all look miserable, actually, all of them. So I don't think they've been doing this work that I'm doing. I think they've been using some of the things I've learned that you can use for evil things, but they haven't done it through finding this sort of enlightenment. I think they've almost been co-opted or taken over by sort of demonic forces and are using these sort of things to manipulate reality. I think that's more the case of what it is. For the most part, when I look at all that, I just kind of laugh and go, man, what a crazy video game. Like, the creator created the most incredible video games, calling evil characters. And it's funny because, like, the evil characters have, like, German accents and wear costumes and no one can even tell. Like Satan class. It's unbelievable. So I kind of look at it like that. Like, it's funny and it's unbelievable and wow, what a show. But then I wonder, am I supposed to play this game differently and actually try to defeat those people? Because I think I'm getting to the level now where I can if I want to. So that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm kind of, it's just the holiday season right now. So I'm not trying to like make myself have to make a decision like this week on, am I going to just go live in basically bliss, or am I going to actually get involved in the video game and go and use the new superpowers I have to destroy the enemy? I have a feeling it's going to be the second one, but I just haven't really decided yet. And I think it'd just be fun to try to destroy them all. I think it'd be not even that hard, actually. I think they're very weak. But hardly anyone's really done this work to be able to get to this level, to manipulate reality. And so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. That's basically the answer. So basically the answer is, up until now, I've just been enjoying it, and I haven't decided what I want to do with it yet.
Did you realize, I'd say maybe 10 years ago, that you would have such an impact and influence in waking people up to the reality of this non-existence, of this matrix that we're in? Because you are having an impact.
I hear I am, yeah, and people tell me I am. I don't really know that. Like, I haven't really thought about it. To me, all I'm really doing is whatever I feel, whatever just flows. And so even like this, like right now, I'm talking, I'm just flowing. I'm not, I have no intention of trying to do anything. I'm just, and I don't really look, I don't even look, like Max Egan's at my house right now because his power went out again. It's a hilarious story this time. I'll let him tell you himself, but